for a marketing idea to help gain more support for him. So help me through this.
Okay.
And I'm hopeful that you might be able to get this word to him or to his group.
Well, I know, Sharon. I know some people. Sharon, I know some people who know some people, so I might be able to help you out.
Oh, and I want them to contact me because you and I could share the patent on it. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So this is it: a pencil with Adam Schiff's head on it. You take the head off. The other side is a pencil sharpener.
All right, Sharon, I'll give it some thought. I get it. Adam Schiff is a pencil neck, and therefore we're going to make a... Okay, thanks, Sharon. I'll...
You little pencil neck.
Regarding this quid pro quo stuff, again, here's what Ted Cruz said.
One point that explains why the president is innocent and he should be acquitted and why he will be acquitted. Quid pro quo doesn't matter. It's a red herring. It doesn't matter if there was a quid pro quo or not. The reason is a president is always justified and, in fact, has a responsibility to investigate credible evidence of corruption. The Democrats built their entire case on the proposition that it was baseless and a sham and phony to investigate corruption, to investigate Burisma and the Bidens. You've done a good job of walking through the reality, which is there was a mountain of evidence. Now, do I know for a fact that Joe Biden was corrupt? No. But there was more than enough for the president to say, hey, we ought to investigate it. When this guy's son's getting paid $1 million a year, when he's bragging about forcing Ukraine to fire the prosecutor, that stinks and at a minimum should be investigated. That in and of itself eliminates the Democrats' case.
Regarding John Bolton, just a few days ago, as I said yesterday, he was so hated, Democrats wouldn't have spit on him if he were on fire. And now because he apparently is going to put the words, I want you to withhold aid to Ukraine, put those words in Donald Trump's mouth, now he's Mother Teresa. He's the same guy who was derided by the left as a neocon. It was accused of lying us into the war. So the guy that you guys just a few days ago accused of lying us into the Iraq war is now Mother Teresa. Pretty incredible. Representative Lee Zeldin is a Republican from New York. Here's what he said about the members of the media.
You have an anti-corruption platform.
You have to let me answer your questions.
I'm just saying, anti-corruption platform.
That's fantastic.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay. So after you have, and listen, if I give a good answer, that doesn't mean that you have to cut me off. Okay. I know that if I give a bad answer, you'd probably let me go all day. I understand now. This is our second day. Right. Well, let me answer you.
Go ahead.
Any other questions?
Biden, CrowdStrike, and what is the other specific corruption?
So, as far as, listen, I mean, yesterday, by the way, anyone else have any other questions? I'd be happy to answer this one.
I know it's a hard question, but it's important.
Oh, no. Hold on a second.
It's a hard question, because the president's not on the record mentioning anything other than Biden, CrowdStrike. That's it. And you haven't mentioned anything else.
Okay. I'm happy to answer your question.
Please.
But all I was asking was, because you have a lot of colleagues here,
you guys want the answer, right?
The answer that
yeah,
okay, I'm happy to. But just know you have a unique style, okay? And it's one that might not be as, I mean, you're not looking around to see if anyone else has any other questions. But if you're
not answering it.
Media. If you all would like to, I mean, you're doing a great job as Schiff Shills. If you ask a question,
because we're asking you tough questions.
But this is the problem.
We're not insulting
the
you.
problem is that you're actually insulting your audience.
No, I'm not. I'm asking questions that people want answered.
You have testimony before the House of a Ukrainian who is.
Paul Manafort.
If you like, I'll just step aside.
You know what?
The bottom line is, let me give you a simple answer.
It's time.
The bottom line is,
in real time. Is a negative comment about a world leader interference in an election, because there's 60 different officials from foreign countries.
Here's all you need to know about it. Let me give you the answer to the question.
President Trump.
Wait a minute. I'm going to answer it for you. I'm going to answer it for you.
Interference.
The president is elected by the people of this country to be the commander-in-chief. They are all clear about the facts.
I will cite the actual testimony, which you should know.
That's unbelievable.
I'm talking about. I've cited testimony by our ambassadors that served prior to May and September.
So what specific investigations were underway that you guys were conducting between May and September?
As we said all along, there was no official investigation into the Bidens. So
Were the media this fascinated by the failure of AG Holder to turn over the documents that Congress wanted?